So, hi guys. I don't know if everyone knows, but you can basically use a thing called Clearimage Zoom on most of the Sony cameras out there. And basically, it is a cropping but enhancing image little function. And what it will do is actually zoom in on sensor as such, crop, but also upscale at the same time. So it has a little bit of wizardry going on in shot, but it also can do it via video as well. So for me, I don't really use it with stills, but I do use it because you can only shoot in JPEG, just so you know. But for video, I use it quite a bit because depending on what lens you've got on, you might just need a little bit extra zoom, and I utilize it quite a lot on the A1, the RX10 Mark IV, and on the A6700. Now I've actually worked out how to set it up. So some people might be as confused as I was. I was trying to work out where they were because the menus have changed slightly. So basically, if we go into the menus in a second, but as you notice, this picture here of the plane is now closer, and that's basically a representation of Clearimage Zoom. So if we go into the menu systems, we can basically find where we need to go. And basically one of the areas we need to go is down to the page 9 and then the zoom range. So we go into there and we've got optical zoom. So that's just using your full range of your lens that's available. So if it's a zoom lens or not. Change it to Clearimage Zoom. And that allows us to then zoom in electronically as well. But then what we need to do is now set a custom button up. So we need to go down to the toolbox down the bottom. And then we now need to go into the Operation Customize area. And then the first one at the top there, which is Custom Key Dial Set. And then what we want to do is go in there, and I've already set it at number 1, which is actually the center button on the back of your camera, so it's really easy to find. We go into there and we choose where it is. So basically we need to go, once you've pushed select, you go to the red camera icon at the top. We go down to page 7, and then we go across to the zoom, which is there, and we click on it, and now that's set. So basically when we push the center button at the back, and we can then use the scroll wheel to move in and out as zoom. So it adds another 1.5 times magnification. So if you've got a 600mm lens, you're going to end up with 1.5 times more magnification. I don't use it in the still side of things because I'm always shooting RAW. So basically with RAW you cannot do it. It has to be in JPEG. So if you're a JPEG shooter, brilliant, but you need to basically utilize it as JPEGs, but I utilize it as in the film side of things. So for having a little bit extra zoom on the moon maybe, or some planes, or the sun, or whatever you want to photograph, if you want that a little bit photograph or video, if you want a bit more distance, there you go, up to 1.5 times. So yeah, really quite handy. So 1.5 times 600, it allows us to have 900mm equivalent. So yeah, guts quite a bit. The A6700, if you're shooting in 4K 120, already zooms in to 1.5 times crop already, so you cannot crop any extra on that. But if you're in 4K 60, 4K 30, works perfect. So that's it set up, very, very quick and easy. As you can see here, I'm just going to show you that it works in certain things but not on others. So 24 and 60, totally fine, as you can see there. That's at 4K 60. If we drop it to 120 and then try it, it won't work. There you go. Variable sims as well as attached power lens. So yeah, it won't do it in 4K 120 because it's already cropping. So there you go. Pretty easy to set up once you know, because the menus have changed slightly and there's loads more extra bits and pieces in this menu system. So I couldn't find it. So hopefully that helps somebody if you utilised it already in the past. It's that easy to set up. Anyway, don't forget to click the subscribe button, little notification bell as well, and I'll see you soon.